We are going to go ahead and get started. Everybody's here? Okay. RDA meeting is now in session. We're going to go ahead and get started. Start with item number 1 for the approval of minutes. Does anybody have any notes?
I have none, but I will make a motion to approve the minutes of January 16th, 2024 and February 20th, 2024.
I have notes, and I emailed Zach about them, so I just wanted to thank you for your quick response. There was just a typo that we got corrected on that. So with the typo, I will second that for you, Pam.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody, any other questions, comments, concerns? Okay, I will take a motion.
Did you do?
Sorry, yes, vote, vote.
I'll second.
No, we got a first and a second here. Okay, vote.
Ms. Turner.
Aye.
Mr. Hawk.
Aye.
Mr. Pickett.
Aye.
Ms. Cotter.
Aye.
Mr. Dominguez.
Aye. Sorry. Okay, we're going to go ahead and open it up to citizen comments. If anybody is here from the public, they can make a comment as well. You can always email us before or after the meeting as well. I will go ahead and open that up. Okay, nobody's here, and I will go ahead and close that. And we'll move forward to action item consideration of a resolution approving an agreement between Redevelopment Agency of Murray City, and Salt Lake Neighborhood Housing Services, doing business as NeighborWorks Salt Lake. Elvon will be presenting. Thank you, Elvon.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. So if you remember back in February at a Council of the Whole, I gave an update on our partnership with NeighborWorks Salt Lake.
Yes.
And mentioned that the agreement that we had with them had lapsed. And so this is to renew that agreement. The resolution that was in your packet, we had some oversight and we needed to make some alterations, but you should have the new resolution in front of you there. It had referenced the municipal council rather than the redevelopment agency of Murray City, and CDBG funds rather than RDA funds. Is there any questions for me?
Does anybody have any questions for Elvon?
How long does this agreement go? What's the
So,
length of time?
yeah, that's been one of the changes that has been made to the agreement. So the term of the agreement has been changed to 3 years. It was previously annually, but with our long history working with NeighborWorks Salt Lake and their experience working here in Murray City, we've extended that to 3 years.
How long have we been in partnership again with NeighborWorks? Can you remind me?
2011, I believe.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
really
that's right.
good
That's in there.
partnership.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel really good about that. So glad we're partners with them.
Anybody else have any questions?
Nope.
No? I think the only request I have, from NeighborWorks and even with the city is really participating and exposing their programs that we are going to be in partnership with, and do some marketing behind those and get residents out to help other residents that need it. It's the Paint Your Heart Out and some other programs.
Oh, yeah, some of those other programs that they do
Okay.
above and beyond.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Or,
great.
I don't know, wait, anybody else? Sorry, before you walk away. Okay, so this is an action item. I will need a motion or any other comments or concerns.
I will make a motion to approve the resolution approving an agreement between the Redevelopment Agency of Murray City and Salt Lake Neighborhood Housing Services, DBA, NeighborWorks, Salt Lake.
Thank you. Can you get a second?
I'll second the motion.
Okay, I will take Paul for a second. Sorry, Adam. And then go ahead and go for a vote.
Ms. Turner.
Aye.
Mr. Hawk.
Aye.
Mr. Pickett.
Aye.
Ms. Cotter.
Aye.
Ms. Dominguez.
Aye. All right, thank you so much. That motion has passed, and I'm very proud that we'll continue our relationship with NeighborWorks. Thank you. All right, item number 4, Phil, updates.
How are you folks? It's good to be here tonight. We have Tony Simone from NeighborWorks here, and I thought I would ask him to come up in case you have some questions. Rosalba, you mentioned, about efforts to advertise their programs
Yeah.
and so forth. And so, Tony, if you wouldn't mind coming up and getting
Thank
on
you.
the hot seat for a second.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Just a little update. As of this year, we have closed 5 down payment assistance programs, and we have 3 in the works to probably close in the next couple of days. So again, we appreciate everything that Murray City does and with those funds that we get to administer for you guys. So we're really excited with the change in the weather. I think people are out buying homes. Most of them are young families as well. I
Good to
approved
hear.
one yesterday, and they're same age as my daughter, and buying a little condominium here, so it's really fantastic. We have a lot of young families moving in. So we have a couple of home improvement grants working as well going on. And we anticipate going out through the summer, we'll be able to deploy all those funds that we have been given this year. So we're very excited about that. As Councilwoman Dominguez mentioned, we do have another program, it's called Paint Your Heart Out. Each summer, we choose at least one home in the city of Murray, other ones in Salt Lake City, where we get a resident, typically it's a senior citizen or maybe a veteran or someone disabled, and we paint their home for free. So they apply online. We gather a team of volunteers, typically 10 to 12 volunteers at house, and then we'll go out and paint that house for free. And it's a fantastic program. We do it every year, and the homeowners are so excited, and we get done. I mean, they'll cry sometimes. It's amazing. It really feels great. And again, it's one way for us to help give back to everything that Murray City does for us. So, and any other questions or programs or anything?
Trip Lane, oh, go ahead, Adam.
Go for it.
I stopped by at Trip Lane.
Yep.
It looks great.
Yes.
How are the houses going? Are we selling? Are we, do you?
Well, we're not ready to sell yet. They're close. So if you notice, the infrastructure's in, so
Yes.
the curbs are in,
Yeah.
the sidewalks are in.
Yep.
Murray Power was out just a couple of days ago. The sewer lines are in. We are close to working on exactly how we're going to sell the lots or build the homes. If we build a home, all those homes is quite expensive for NeighborWorks.
Right.
So we're still working on what we're going to do that, but it should be very soon where we're going to start getting those out to the market.
Okay.
Whether someone will buy the lot and build, we have a builder already signed up. We have four or five designs that they will have to choose from. We
Okay.
want to keep it consistent to that neighborhood.
Okay.
So we're ready to go. If the weather, picks up,
Yeah.
once they turn on the asphalt machines, they'll get the street in and we'll be ready to go. So it looks great. It looks
Have you
really
had
good.
anybody inquire about Trip Lane?
Oh, yeah, I have a list of about 35 people, a
And there's
spreadsheet.
only what, 10,
There's 12.
12?
Yeah,
Okay.
so yes, we get calls and I put them on the list, and so when they're ready and they're available, we will let people know.
Okay.
So initially, we're going to build one home, so people can see what it looks like.
Okay,
And then from there, we'll build out the rest, and so,
I'm excited.
yeah, no, it
And
looks
that
great.
It will be nice.
That's pretty common with NeighborWorks, right? You've done that in other cities.
Yes, I mean, it
Yeah,
depends,
exactly.
the cost of building has increased so much, and as we all know, in the last couple of years since COVID, so other development sites we built out, but because it's costing so much, it's the funds to build 12 homes at that price is a little expensive. So again, we haven't finished exactly how the lots and homes will be built, but we've done this for 40 years, and this is gonna be a great little neighborhood right there by the junior high school or middle school.
Yeah.
Old people call it junior high, but I think
Yeah.
they middle school these days,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
Well, it will be
And it's
middle
going to be
school.
affordable, right?
affordable
I know,
for Murray, it's gonna be affordable for Murray, I would
Yeah.
say. But they're gonna be beautiful
Yeah.
homes, all the homes we build, we're very conscious of building a quality home. And we want people to stay there, Same with the down payment assistance money, our goal is to continue to have people stay and grow in Murray and build their families here, so.
Adam?
So with the down payment assistance, you said you've done 5.
5 have closed, yes.
Have any of them been city employees?
No. So
How's that program going?
the issue's been with the employee is when you add the spouse in, their income is over the 120% AMI number. So, and we have no way of marketing that to city employees, so I get an email from Mayor Hale every once in a while about what's going on. If there's something that you got, the council or city could do, we have no contact with city employees. So, but the ones that have come through have been just over that 120% AMI, so we can't help them out. Yeah.
I mean, it's a good problem to have great staff
Yeah.
that do well overall. So, okay. Do you have maybe the department, we could talk about ideas or any other ideas about that stuff? Okay. Well, thank you.
All right, thank
Anybody
you.
else? Okay. Thank you so much, Tony.
Thank you, Tony. We'll work with the mayor's office to publicize the employee down payment assistance program and see if there are some eligible people out there. But we have spoken internally about raising that threshold. There was some question legally if we could do that with the median income requirement, but we can revisit that discussion
Is
as
it
well.
medium income like for the state or is it medium income for the city?
I believe it's for the county
Oh, the
is
county.
how they do that.
Because I would say
yes.
we would probably be higher anyways.
Yeah.
On that threshold.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
Well, the last thing we have tonight, we've got a couple of project updates for you. The chapel is currently in the final stages of being parceled and platted. So once that happens, once we delineate the exact size of the parcel that the chapel sits on and the adjoining one that will be eligible to sell, then we can come to you and ask for permission to sell those, and we can get those marketed and move on those. So that should be happening, I would definitely say before the end of next month. Okay. And also, our contractor is currently working on the Townsend House. He came this morning. They had a full crew there. The first order of business was to stabilize all the fencing around the house. It was not in good repair to begin with, but that windstorm we had a couple of weeks ago really decimated the fencing around the house, and we had sections that were falling down. So that was job one, to stabilize that. They've begun taking sticks and debris off the roofs, and they are getting their materials together to redo the porch. And so we'll have some significant progress in the next couple of weeks on the Townsend House. Okay. And with that, I'll ask Zach. Oh, you know what? I have one other thing. MTAP program that you've funded. We have started taking applications again for the MTAP. We had frozen them for a while we worked out some issues with the card company. But we have started up again, and we have, since the beginning of the month, 16 new registrants in the program, and a total of 76 people right now are receiving that benefit. And we're closely monitoring those expenses every day, and it's running very smooth now. We had a few bad apples to begin with, but it's been extraordinarily smooth the last couple of months. So, okay.
Why the workers are at the Townsend House, are they going to work on any other property that the city owns?
No, this was,
Remember when we mentioned
the
that?
contract was specifically for the Townsend House.
That was it?
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's not to exceed $40,000. So,
Okay.
so we'll be watching them closely and emphasizing the things that we think are important. We hadn't planned on putting a lot of money into the fence to begin with.
Right.
The vast majority of the improvements we wanted to make on the house itself.
But I thought we
because-
were going to look at another piece of property over there.
Well,
He
we
was
have
gonna-
another house, the
Right.
house that's connected somewhat to the T. Rose Diner.
Right.
But that was not part of this,
Okay,
this
no,
project. Yeah.
Will he look at that one too?
We
or-
can. That's going to be another decision that you folks will have to make
Okay.
down the road. It's in
Yeah.
not near the shape that the Townsend House is in. It's not habitable at this point, and it's basically a jungle inside. There's stuff growing in there.
Oh.
There's
okay.
vines and everything. So I'm not real sure how viable it's going to be to totally rehabilitate that structure. Okay. All right. And
I
Zach,
just-
Zach has a couple of updates as
Could you
well.
just remind us what the MTAP program is?
It's the Murray Transportation Assistance Program.
Thank you.
And we provide $300 to qualifying families that they can spend on transportation.
Great. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I just have just a couple updates. First one is we're meeting on Thursday with the landscape architect to talk about the plaza around the Murray Mansion and the Townsend House. So we'll do that kickoff meeting on Thursday. That's pretty exciting. I'm excited for you guys to see what comes of that. And then the other one I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, yes, fire clay. And so we are still working like on the Murray North Station area plan. That should be going to the Planning Commission here soon. And yeah, that's really all I have at this point.
All right,
Okay.
thank you, Zach. Anybody questions? Okay, we'll go ahead and thank you again, both and all of you for all that you do, so thank you. And with that, I will adjourn our meeting. Thank you.